Well, the Whirlpool joins us at Randwick on Saturday for the day we've all been waiting for. It's the running of the Tab Everest. 1,200 metres, weight for age, 20 million Australian dollars up for grabs. It's going to be one hell of a race. Brad Gray's joining me to run through the race. Brad, another crack field. We say it every year, but this race gets bigger and better as it goes on.
Yes, hello to you, Sam, and everybody else watching on from around the world. So the richest race on turf. They'll be burning around there at Randwick over the 1,200 metres on Saturday. And this year's a little bit different in that we've got a real international flavour. So not the first international raider that we've had in the race, but certainly the first to go around at such short odds. So there's the makeup of the field. And the horse I speak of course, is Ying Rising. I think wherever you watch your racing from, you're familiar with him.
The Hong Kong superstar, the best horse in the world, the best sprinter in the world. He's going to take some catching. It's such a good field though. Before we go through it, 19 Group 1 wins, 54 million in prize money, if you don't mind, from this field. About Brad's yearly wage. Ying Rising, your favourite. Briasa, the TJ Smith winner from back in the autumn. Overpass, he won on this day last year, winning the Sydney Stakes in cracking time. Jimmy Star, War Machine, Marzu, it just doesn't stop.
Yeah, there's a bit of speed there as well, isn't there? So Ying Rising goes forward. You've got Overpass sliding forward, Marzu. So they'll work themselves out there in the early stages, but I do expect a truly run race.
While we've got this page up, winners and losers from the barrier draw.
Losers, Jimmy Star, potentially Briasa, albeit with early intent. I do think he can find a spot just in behind the speed. Other than that, I don't think there'd be too many complaints. It does look quite nasty for Magic Time, but I don't think she's got the talent to win this regardless.
Tempted the big winner, I reckon.
I agree.
All right, let's get into this first replay. This is the Hong Kong superstar, Ying Rising. We go back to his win in the Chief Executives Cup, and he did it for fun.
He runs time, he wins by spaces, he's got racing style. I guess the gamble with him is he's got to do it now in a different country. Zac Purton sticks with him, and this is the best of Ying Rising.
Quarters over Ying Rising. They've cleared out 3 lengths to Beauty Waves, and then came Lucky Swainess. The reins shaken at the world's best sprinter, and Ying Rising, he put 2 lengths on bottom up together. Then Lucky Swainess and Beauty Waves, but it's Ying Rising well clear. It's an easy trek to base camp now to climb Everest. Ying Rising beat home Lucky Swainess, Devano and Gorgeous.
That was arrogant, wasn't it?
Very.
Unbelievable how easy that was for the world's best sprinter, but he has to do it away from Hong Kong, as I touched on, and he's a horse that we saw trial subsequently at Randwick, and he was a little bit anxious before the race in the parade ring. He went out, he didn't trial the best, I think, compared to him. I know the benchmark is quite high when you're talking a horse of his quality, but when you've got a horse going around at such prohibitive odds, I think as a form analyst, what you have to do is try and poke holes in him. So if he comes out and wins, the market expects him to do that. He's too good for me. But as far as a pure punting perspective, we'll see if we can get him beat.
Lots of mixed thoughts about that trial at Randwick that we saw. David Hayes, the trainer, not worried. I wasn't worried. Much ado about nothing, I think.
Water off a duck's back, wasn't it, as far as David Hayes goes, the trainer of Ying Rising. But there's your stat regarding the shortest price favourite to run around in a Tab Everest. It was in 2022. It was Nature Strip, and he jumped $1.90 and he finished 4th.
Do we expect Ying Rising to start shorter than the 190?
Yep.
Definitely. All right, let's go to the next replay. This is Jolie Start first up winning the shorts. She sat wide. J-Mac had her out of trouble. She was just too good in the end.
She's an explosive mare, isn't she? So we'll pick her up here in the yellow and black check. She circles the field, and just have a look at the turn of foot that she shows late.
Been wide, further back to Dragonstone, Generosity and Jettabeel. Marzu swings with a good lead. Marzu by 3. Now Private Harry's being roused up, giving chase. So's Briasa and Jolly Star down the outside. Briasa moved down the centre of the track to hit the lead. Jolly Star's making a race of it. It's Briasa and Jolly Star fighting it out. Jolly Star goes to Briasa. Oh, she's covered so much ground. She's different class, Jolly Star. Won the shorts by a length and a quarter, Briasa. Generosity.
And we saw Briasa come out and frank that form line by winning the Premiere thereafter. So nothing wrong with the depth of this race. I love the setup for her. She's a month between runs. She was a Group 1 winner second up last time in. James McDonald, high pressure race. And you go back 12 months ago and she was luckless in this race. Yeah. So back for retribution.
And Chris Waller trains. Chris Waller's got the slot. So he locked in nice and early. Had her whole program set out nice and early. This is a real target.
Absolutely. So there's the record of mares. So 21 mares have run in the Tab Everest, and Bella Nipotina was the first to win it last year. So it took a while, but maybe now the dam has burst. Jolly Star can make it back-to-back.
Could do. All right, let's go to the lone 3-year-old in the field, the filly Tempted. Now, I said earlier, she's the winner from the barrier draw, I think. Barrier 1 should be leaders back, 3 back the fence at worst. She's got a devastating turn of foot.
She does, and she'll get to use that, won't she? Because she's got 51 kilos on her back. So there she is, Tempted. And look what she does here late.
Then Press Star from North England. Tempted gets her chance. And then Skyhook being roused along on the inside. Raging Force being tackled and headed by Bivakt. And Bivakt put the head in front from Raging Force, who's fighting on Dowley. 2 lengths away to Tempted. Here comes the filly. She's starting to knuckle down. And Tempted went straight on by. And Tempted roars away. It's another Godolphin success in the run to the Rose. Tempted beat Bivakt by 2 lengths. Skyhook got up for third.
So it's that turn of foot that makes her dangerous, isn't it? If she gets the right run at the 400 metres, she will sprint so quickly at some point, just needs the brakes to open up at the right time. So she has subsequently raced where Bivakt, the other horse in the Godolphin Blue, actually came out and turned the tables. That was in the Golden Rose, albeit Bivakt broke the track record and absolutely smashed the track record. So that Golden Rose should prove a really strong form reference, and we've already seen a Group 1 winner come through it in Autumn Boy in the Caulfield Guineas. So 2 of the 8 winners of the Tab Everest have been 3-year-olds. It's yet to be a filly. A couple of those being Colts, yes in 2019 and Giga Kick in 2022. Only 4 fillies have tried to this point, but none with the lead up of this one, Tempted.
And both these 2 devastating turns of foot, these 2 horses, and that's exactly what she's got. That might be the recipe for the 3-year-olds.
I think so, yeah. I think she's the right profile of horse to run a big race.
All right, after all that, Brad, have we got the favourite on top, or are we looking for a bit of value?
No, we're going to try and get him beat at the price. So best bet is Jolie Star for James McDonald and Chris Waller at the price. I think she'll give you a really good run for your money. If the favourite's too good, we put our hands in the air. The duet, we'll go wide again. We'll go Jolie Star with Tempted, the 3-year-old filly. She looks a big price, and I think she'll run a lot better than that suggests.
There we go. Jolie Star for Brad in the Everest of 2025. Of course, you can bet with the Whirlpool. Bet into massive pools with confidence. You don't want to miss the race. It's going to be a cracker. You can catch all the action here live on the Sky Racing Network.